for us, the discussion that should happen around Ebola is not necessarily about the public health aspects of Ebola. We think that the discussion that should happen is, what can this body do, or what can anybody do, to ensure that the huge downside risk to the global economy of epidemics like Ebola are somehow buffered. And you know, we didn't have that mechanism. We didn't have a mechanism in which there was some sort of a fund that would disperse rapidly. In fact, you don't even have to put money into it. It could be like an insurance policy that would only disperse when it was needed, and then you could raise that money on global bond markets and pay it back over a period of time. So we're not asking the G20 to put money into a fund. What we're going to present is just simply the idea that something like this needs to be in place, and that the multilateral development banks, along with the UN and other agencies, are the right place to do it. And so we're going to be working on this anyway. Whatever happens here this weekend, we're going to be working on it. I think that a recognition, though, that pandemics are public health and humanitarian tragedies, but also real, legitimate, potentially huge downside risks, potential shocks to the global economy, that we think we have the tools to buffer that shock. We just need to take the next steps to do it. And what we hope is that the leaders will recognize that and ask us to take the next steps in putting a fund like that together. But I don't think there's going to be any specific fund that comes out of this meeting.